Hi, hello. I'm Dr.K.Poongothai, Assistant Professor in Department of Commerce. Now I am going to discuss about the topic types of demand in managerial economics. Demand. First, we should know about the demand. In above slide, we have seen about the demand, but even though now we are going to discuss about what is a demand. Demand is a fundamental concept in economics that refers to the quantity of goods or services that consumers are willing and able to purchase at a variable price levels during the specific period. So that is known as demand. Demand is willingness and ability to buy. That is demand. So if you are for example, if I am willing to buy anything else means even though I should know I should want to have a capacity to buy that. So that is an ability. So that is known as demand. So willingness and ability combined together is known as a demand. Now we are going to discuss about that types of demand essential for a business, policy, markets, economics to analyze the market behavior, penetrating the trend and making an information decision over for the management. So kinds of demand. Here we are having a different kinds of demand. Types of demand. First, on the basis of user, we are having a two different types of user. One is a producer, another one is a consumer. Like that, on the basis of other commodities, there is an autonomous demand and a derivative demand. On the basis of scale of usage, the company demand and industry demand. On the basis of impact over the period of time, that is comes under short term demand or a long term demand. On the basis of diversity, it is a durable goods or a durability, or that is durable goods or non durable goods. Now we are going to see about in detail. The next one, first one is based on market segment. Here the market segment basis, first one is a consumer demand, another one is an industrial demand. So consumer demand means demand for goods and services by individual personnel for a personal use. So that is known as consumer demand. The second one is an industrial demand, demand for goods used in the production of goods for the another goods or services. That is called as industrial demand. The next demand is based on production relation, that is direct demand, another one is an indirect demand. So direct demand means demand for a good meant for a final consumption. So that is known as direct demand. Example for that is food and clothing. The next one is derivative demand. Here the derivative demand of goods that are used from the demand for another product, demand for a steel during the demand for automobiles. This is an example for derivative demand. The next one is it is based on the next one is based on product relation. Here the product is most an important thing, that is the second point, and the third point is based upon the nature. Nature means elasticity demand and inelasticity demand. So elasticity demand means demand that significantly changes with the changes in price. If there is a change in price, there is an elasticity of demand takes place over here. So that is known as elasticity of demand. Example is luxury item. The second one is industrial demand. In this demand that remains relatively unchanged price or dispute changes in a price, that is known as inelasticity. Example, essential goods like medicine. If there is anything a change over it, we have to buy over it. So if there is a change in price increases, even though we have to buy it. So that is known as inelasticity demand. The next one is based upon the time period, that is short period and a long period. Short period, as we all know that within a short period, if we have a demand, that is known as short term demand. The long term demand means the which is having over an extended period of time, that is known as long term demand. So that is the difference between the long term and short term demand. The next one is based on the consumer intent. So individual demand and market demand. Here the individual demand means demand for a single person. So that is known as individual individual demand. Demand for a market, here the total demand of a product for all the consumer in a market. So that is known as market demand. The next is based upon the dependency. Here the joint demand and a composite demand takes place. Joint demand means demand for a product that are used together. So that is called as a joint demand. So example for that demand is car and fuel. The next one is composite demand. Composite demand means demand for a good that serves multiple purpose. Example, milk for drinking and making a dairy products, etc. These are all comes under the composite demand. So these are all the different types of demand. And then next one is based upon the utility. Here the utility means perishable goods and durable goods. Here the perishable goods mean demand for a product which is short lifetime. So that is example fresh fruit, flowers, etc. That is known as perishable goods. And the durable goods means the goods that last for a long period of extent. Example furnitures, electronic items, etc. That comes under a durable goods. I think you are all know, you are all understand about the types of demand over here. Here we are having a different types of demand. Once again I read it out. Demand for a consumer goods and producer goods, domestic demand, derivative demand, individual, market demand, company and industry demand. These are all the different types of demands over here. Understanding the type of demand is crucial for a business to create an effective marketing, production and pricing strategy. Here the management is taking places over here by the types of demand. I think so you all understand about the types of demand. Thank you. Thank you.